This is the story of June 2015. We see a girl named Lisa at the airport who was looking here and there because she was waiting for her friend to come. Outside, her friend Wade was also waiting for Lisa. Along with that, he was also looking at a map, because both were going to celebrate the holidays. Lisa's eyes fell on him, so she came out to him. As soon as she came, she said, "I'm so sorry, Wade, I'm late." Wade went ahead without saying anything, because he was upset. Again and again, Lisa was trying to convince him, "Please agree. Why are you so upset?" On which Wade agreed. Now they sat in the taxi and left. At one place, Wade went inside to rent a car, while Lisa was waiting for him. The driver asked him, "I think your friend is upset with you." Lisa says, "Yes, that's it." The driver says, "Come on, he is your friend, he will agree. Convince him." Lisa smiled, thanked him, and got off the taxi. As soon as Wade brought the car, they immediately sat in it. Before leaving, Wade put his location on the GPS, that is, where he had to go, so that the GPS would tell him the way, and he could easily find his way according to it. Lisa asked him, "Why are you using GPS?" Wade replied, "Because I don't want to take any risk. This way, we will get help." Now Wade gives Lisa a ring and asks her to marry him, but she was sad. She doesn't answer right now, because she was thinking about whether I should marry him or not. 2 weeks later, Wade was going to join the army. If she doesn't answer him, Wade's mood also gets bad. He is also very sad, and he puts the ring in the same car. Lisa said to keep the ring in a safe place. Wade said in anger, "What difference does it make to you? You don't want to get married, so it shouldn't mean anything to you." Anyway, after this, they start their journey to reach their destination. First of all, they had to go to the beach. Lisa starts making videos to keep these difficult moments with her, and because he was still angry, he refused. "Please, Lisa, don't bring me into your video." Lisa said, "Leave the anger, look how beautiful the city is. It is very beautiful. Look, Wade, you also see." Which he said, "I don't know. I am driving, you keep enjoying." So they made a video of the whole journey and finally reached their first destination, the seaside. Now that Lisa is very happy, she gets off the car first. Coming to the seaside, she started calling Wade happily, "Come soon, Wade, and see how beautiful this place is. Wow, I am very happy to come here." Then, when Wade came close to her, they both started taking selfies. Here, Wade was still sad. Lisa started explaining to him that "I love you very much. Fix your mouth, please. Anyway, you have to go after 2 weeks. Now you can spend a happy time with me." Wade agreed with her, after which, they both went to the sea and started enjoying it a lot. They were having a lot of fun. That's when Wade suddenly started suffering from pain. He said, "Oh God, I have a lot of pain in my leg. I don't know what happened." Lisa quickly came out of the water with him. She gave him a wound and said, "Oh my God, Wade, what is this? You have been bitten by a jellyfish. Hurry up, let's go out. There are jellyfish all around here." Then Wade limped, and as soon as they both came out, the wound was quite big, but he ignores it by not paying attention to it. The day passed like this. At night, they spend the whole night in their car, where they talked a lot. Lisa tells Wade to go to the Outback in a deserted area. She had heard a lot about that place, so she was insisting again and again that there would be a lot of kangaroos, drowning snakes, and many other animals. It will be a lot of fun. But Wade, who had already decided where and how to go, he refuses. In this way, he could not take the risk of going to a new place. But Lisa explains to him that, "Look, we have to enjoy our lives, so if we have come here, then we should go there too. Nothing will happen. I am happy. I want to go there." So now Wade has to die for his happiness. He puts the location of that place on the GPS. His journey was going to take 32 hours. Wade also said with surprise, "Oh God, we will travel for 32 hours. Lisa said, "Please don't refuse, for my happiness, because I want to go on an adventure." After which, they go to that place to go to the Outback, and Wade, because he wanted to be careful in every way, so he makes some rules for his journey, like he will not take any shortcuts, that is, small enough to reach the destination, will not walk on a narrow road. In fact, the road will continue to move forward through the GPS, and even if they have to make a phone call, they will not do it from their mobile. In fact, they will use the public telephone, so that the batteries of their mobile are saved. Now, as they came to the Outback Road, their mobile signals went out. Wade already knew this. That's why it doesn't matter to him. In fact, he continues his journey. It was night while traveling. He spent the night in a hotel. Then the next morning, he left for his journey. Then he saw a dead kangaroo on the road. Lisa said, "Look there, Wade, a dead kangaroo. I told you that there would be a lot of adventures here." Wade said, "Yes, I agree, but if they are here, then I don't know what can happen." At home, his GPS comes to a place and tells him to turn on such a route. The road was a shortcut. That is, the GPS was rerouted, but both were unaware of the fact that we had taken the shortcut route, which they should not have done according to principle, because Wade was focused on driving the car and GPS. Lisa was blind during this time, so she didn't know anything, and now she keeps moving along the same route. She had come a long way. At one point, the GPS tells him to take a U-turn, that is, to turn and go to the other side. Lisa said, seeing this, "Is this a U-turn? Wait, are we going the right way?" At first, Wade thought everything was fine, but at one point, he understood that the GPS was telling him to make a U-turn. Because the GPS has taken us on the shortcut route, that means he had come to the wrong place. She stopped and started thinking about what to do. Lisa said, "Let's go back." Wade asked in surprise, "Lisa, are you kidding or are you serious? We have already wasted a lot of gasoline. There is no other way but to move on." So she started moving along this route, but the GPS was still telling her to make a U-turn, and was bringing her back again and again. After which Wade got angry. He left the car and came out. He starts looking around. Where there is no running, there is nothing but desert. At one place when he was standing, a black snake crawls there. Seeing this, Wade raised his cheek. "Oh God, snake." Listening to his voice, Lisa woke up from sleep. She said, "What are you doing outside? Come fast in the car. There will be a lot of snakes outside." But when he does not come in the car, then Lisa comes out. Wade refuses to go any further, because she had already come a long way. And now, if she goes any further, then their gasoline will run out. So now they have decided that we will go to a higher place, so that we can see a road or a town from there, where we can go. So now they are moving ahead by parking their car there. But it was night walking. When they look around, they again do not see anything other than the desert. So they decide to come back to their car. They came back walking, but they do not see their car standing there, because they had lost their way. Wade's health began to deteriorate, because his leg was where the jellyfish had bitten. It was hurting a lot. His wound was getting worse, so now he could not go any further. He sits there, seeing his health. Lisa gives him water, where they also find out, now we are running out of food and drink, because they had brought less food and drink with them. Now that we know that the desert area is open, so the nights here are so cold, that it can be very difficult to survive without warm clothes. On top of that, the fear of wild animals, but those poor people have no clothes to save themselves from the cold, and nothing to save themselves from the animals, so even if they do not want, they have to spend the night in such an open place. As soon as they spent the night, but as soon as it was morning, Wade's leg was in great pain. When he checked his leg, so now his condition is worse than before, because of which he could not even walk. But both of them went ahead to look for a car. Hunger and thirst were intense, but as per the sun, they were moving ahead. Even after walking all day, they did not get anything other than despair. Just like that, another night came, where they again had to survive the cold, animals, snakes, and scorpions, when these two were sitting. So here, Lisa herself asks him to marry her. "Will you marry me?" "Yes, I still want to marry you, because I love you." After talking about their hearts, both of them sleep here, but tonight was going to be very bad for them, because there were snakes and scorpions everywhere, out of which a dangerous scorpion passing through Lisa's whole body enters her clothes. The next morning, when it happened, Wade woke up first, which also started waking up Lisa, but she was not moving at all, because of which Wade got worried, started screaming loudly, "Lisa, get up, come on. Please get up," but still, she did not wake up, because the night scorpion had bitten her. The color of her face was gone. Seeing her condition, Wade broke more, started crying. Then he picked her up with his shoulder, and moved forward. His own condition was also bad, but he kept moving forward, screaming loudly, "Help! Help! For help!" But here, there was no one to listen to him. Lisa was not getting conscious from above, because of which he was getting more and more crazy. Again and again, started trying to get conscious. Sometimes he picked her up with his shoulder, sometimes with the help of his waist, sometimes by pulling, came to one place, started digging in anger, after which, He fell there and became unconscious. After a while, his eyes opened with a sound. When he saw the above, a helicopter was passing there. Seeing him, hope was born in Wade. He took off his shirt, started waving in the air. He was also making sounds so that people can see him. But the helicopter had gone far ahead, because of which, once again, Wade gets disappointed. Then he got an idea. He takes a stone and writes a big SOS on the ground, which is actually a sign of help, so that whoever passes from here, then they get to know that there is someone here who is stuck in trouble, and he comes to save them. The condition was very bad because of his onions. Now if he did not get water, then he could have died. So to stay alive, he decides to drink his urine. But to save him, he did not have anything. That's why he was pulling a stick to find a bottle or something. He left from there so that he does not get lost. As soon as he left, Lisa came to her senses. When he did not find Wade around, then he started making a lot of noise. Then he started checking his shoulders, where the scorpion had bitten. There was a big wound, because of which his arm was not even moving. Wade moved forward. He found his bag, from which he took out the bottle. He starts drinking his urine from it. Then he collects it for Lisa too, so that she can also drink it. At least she can survive. Then, as per the sign of the stick, he started coming back. Lisa was very scared, because Wade was not around. She was worried. She started running by making a noise, but she was in such bad condition that she was not able to speak. But because of the noise of wild animals, she kept moving forward. Wade came back to the place where he had left Lisa. As soon as he came here, it was night. But because he was not here, Wade became mad. He started shouting loudly, "Lisa, where are you? Can you hear me? Come wherever you are." Lisa had also heard his voice. She answers him, "Wade, I am listening to you. Where are you? It is dark. I can't see anything." After this, they started looking for each other. But even after looking for a long time, when they didn't find, they got tired and fell there and became unconscious. The next morning, Lisa woke up. She was feeling very thirsty. Her stomach was bad, her tongue was white, and her lips were dry, because she was stuck here. Today it was 3 days, and in these 3 days Lisa did not drink a single drop of water, so as to quench her thirst, at least to stay alive. She picks up the trees and plants, and tries to get water out of them. Wade also woke up, and looking at him, it looked like his mental balance was getting bad. He was in a very strange condition. He drinks his urine again, after which, he stood up, and started moving forward from there. 2 paths came in front of him. By choosing one of them, he starts walking there, and finally, he reached his car. As soon as he saw him, he had a little courage. He says, "Thank God, I got the fruit of my hard work." Then he came into the car quickly, and started looking for food to eat, but unfortunately, he does not get anything, except a lighter. That's why he was disappointed. He sat in the car. Then he started driving the car carefully, but the car was not starting, because before leaving from here he had left the lights on, because of which the battery in the car ran out. He got very angry. He started hitting the car hard, because his hard work was ruined. He came out. He got tired and lied down there, whose position makes a very difficult decision. The bonnet of the car, he opens the hood of the engine, and starts drinking the water in it, which was very difficult, because that water is like gasoline. By doing this, he was risking his life. He was playing. He was breathing fast. He was feeling nauseous. He was doing this, so that after drinking this, the urine that will be formed, he will collect it for Lisa. She will drink. Her life will also be saved. After drinking all of it, he left to find Lisa. It was night. Screaming, "Lisa, Lisa." He was looking for her everywhere, but he still had no clue. Lisa was actually sitting in one place, but then he sees that the battery is still a little bit left in my mobile, in which she leaves a message for the waiter. The condition of the wait, because of drinking the water from the engine, was getting very bad. She was having a severe stomachache. On top of that, she was also feeling cold. That's why that poor guy, with great difficulty, by tolerating the pain, he lies down there, with the help of a lighter, to save himself from the cold. She had lit a fire. The next morning, when Lisa woke up, to satisfy her hunger and thirst, once again, she starts trying to eat grass, but once again, failed. She lied down there. She started vomiting. Then she notices, "That is where I am lying. There is a line here," and this line was the same, which was making a weight with a stick, and was moving forward. with which she understood. This is definitely worth the wait, so follow the line. She moved forward, and finally, she came to Wait, who was lying on the ground, in a very bad condition. Respect comes to her quickly, and hugs her, taking care, gives her courage. She was asking the same thing again and again. Wait. Are you okay? Are you okay? Although he was not okay. But for Lisa, he says. That is, yes, I am fine, thank God. You found me, otherwise, I was understanding. I will never be able to see you, and Lisa, forgive me, all the mistakes are mine. I am responsible for getting stuck here. Lisa replies, shut up and wait, don't blame yourself, everything will be fine. We will go together, towards the car, just have courage, saying which, she put her head on his chest and lied down there, but she was worried about the weight, because blood was coming out of his mouth. On the weight, he gives his collected urine to Lisa. She asks, what is this weight? And why are you giving it to me? Weight says, this is for you. Drink it. At that time, Lisa understood. I will never be able to see you, and Lisa, you have to drink it, then only you will be alive, to save your life. I have collected it with great difficulty, and if something happens to me, then you follow this line, and go to the car. Will you be able to do this? I don't believe Lisa is crying. No wait. I will not go without you. Why are you saying this again and again? Then suddenly, the waiter started vomiting. Look at this. Lisa started crying a lot. Help! Help! She was screaming for help. She was not able to see the condition of the weight, because she was also shivering. Lisa says to him, I love you a lot, and we will go together from here, then we will get married. You also do something. Lisa says, what is happening to you? But he does not answer. Lisa tries to call him a lot, but he takes his life into his own hands, after which she broke so much, that she started crying, and now she was screaming for help. Then tired, she sat next to her dead body. The next day, to be alive with great courage, the waiter's urine is drunk, after which she moved forward, so that she can get out of here, and the sacrifice that the weight has made for her. Do not waste it. With great difficulty, falling. She finally came in the car and got out of the car.